Now, we all know how close Elon Musk, the world's richest man, is or was to the most powerful man in the world, Donald Trump. Now, we know that, of course, Doge, all the rest of it, when Teslas were being blown up because, tolerance, the president was out there on the White House lawn saying, you got to buy the EV. You know by now that all didn't last because, surprise, it was never going to last. Well, Elon Musk has been blowing a gasket about the big, beautiful bill that did pass and has now been signed into law. He has now also said that he's going to launch his own political party, essentially to be, more MAGA than MAGA, more pure than MAGA. Donald Trump, when asked about all of this, tried to hit it out of the park.
I think it's ridiculous to start a third party. We have a tremendous success with the Republican Party. The Democrats have lost their way, but it's always been a two-party system. And I think starting a third party just adds to confusion.
The problem is, of course, the American system is not like the Australian system, where currently there's 428 people that will be running for the Senate at any one time. The reality is it is a first-past-the-post system, and generally speaking, in what is close to 50-50, if 1% of one of those 50s doesn't turn up, well, then guess what? The other guys end up winning. That's the way it works, whether it should or shouldn't, that's their system. But just to prove this point to you about why you should not be dismissive of anyone who is saying that they want to try to take 1% off the 50% that is half of the electorate, have a look at the state of Pennsylvania. This was in the 2016 presidential election. In that, there was a third party, and the difference was only the best part of 50,000 votes. The third party person had 146,000 votes. Yes, it was a libertarian and they may well have ended up with Trump, but you get my point. When it was a two-horse race, Biden ended up winning that one, of course, because he was so popular, wasn't he? Oh, hang on, I don't want to get cancelled. 3.4 million votes to Trump's 3.3. And then in the 2024 election, where there was a much bigger margin between Trump and Harris, there was a third party and a fourth party as well. So if Musk only gets 50,000 votes, those 50,000 votes could be the difference between winning and losing, hence why you don't laugh about it.